Come on in, everybody. Yep. Let's get some music. Let's do some flying songs today. Ooh, that was loud.
Well, my sink is shining, but I'm not whining. I fly. I'm just a baby stepping in, I'm not obsessing. I fly. I've got my list of things to do, and I'm ready for action in my soft shoes. Well, I'm no mother, I'm just working smarter. I'm flying. Well, these piles of clutter could be blessing others, so I fly. And while I'm flinging, you can hear me singing. I fly. I have my friends and family, but with routines in place, I still have time for me. I can get things done while I'm having fun, 'cause I I have no need to sing the news. Do you know the system? Have you heard the news? You can start today. I found a better way. I'm flying. Yes, I'm flying. Do, 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 do.
Well, come on in, everybody. We're in zone 3 this week. That's our main bathroom of our home. And my phone's blowing up. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so we got lots of things to do. Get our bathrooms in order. We got a snowstorm coming this weekend, so we are ready. I think we need some coffee because Robert made me a cup of coffee this morning that, let's just say, he was not happy with. And if he's not happy with it, I'm not happy with it. So he's so excited. It's been 3 weeks since he's seen Charles, and they messaged me this morning, and everybody's well. So Robert can go up there, and we're all well. So he's going to go up and visit with Charles and play chess. Um, Sandy, his daughter, said that he's sleeping a lot. So keep Charles in your prayers. He is Robert's been playing chess with him for 45 years or more, 47 years every Thursday. When we met, he said he'd been playing chess with him for 22 years. And we've been married 25 years. So Charles is a godly man, and he's been like a father to both of us. So, folks, let's get to these questions. And we'll have a prayer at the end. First question. I got 4 pages, y'all. And I've had updates on my computer, and I can't get anything done because nothing looks right. You know, your eyes get used to things, and I do not like change. So I've been messing with it this morning. I officially told Michael I hate updates. So let's get to the first question. What should I do with my millions of pens? Most of them don't work. So get rid of them. Keep a package of, if they're new, check them out. Always check your pens. And kids love to do this. Get some craft paper out and put it on the table and let them check the pens. And if they don't write, throw them in the trash can. Bam! Cover your table with some craft paper and let the kids just start drawing and checking all the pens out. If not, just dump them all. Dump them all because they're taking up too much space. Now, I have a little tiny drawer over there that has some pens. I have a drawer for pencils. I have a drawer for markers. But when I don't have enough room in the drawer, I start decluttering. Okay. My my sweet neighbors are in their late 70s. The man is very deaf. Well, deaf is deaf, and forgets what he said soon after he says it. His wife tells me how frustrated she feels when that he is slipping. What can I say to her to help her not feel grouchy to her husband as they age together? Well, every night before bed, I eat a big spoon full of coconut oil. It's like lard. Um, if I were her, I would. If I were you, I would buy her a jar of coconut oil and get her to start putting that in his oatmeal. And I had a friend, a lady I grew up with. Her daughter and I grew up together. When her husband died, she was so used to screaming at him because he couldn't hear that she talked so loud. And you just have to pray. You have to pray. And there's not a whole lot you can say. Just be good, kind, and sweet. Be good, kind, and be good, kind, and sweet. Because one day she's going to need some help too. I looked at Robert the other day. We're sitting side by side on the couch, and I said something to him, and he's usually thinking about something. And if I don't start with, "Hey, handsome," that's how I get his attention. "Hey, handsome." Funniest thing happened the other night. He heard me say, "Hey, handsome," and I was right beside him in bed. And he jumped out of bed and went into the living room. And I said, "Where are you going?" And he said, "I heard you say, 'Hey, handsome.'" It was in his dream. So he's coming to rescue me in his dreams. So, folks, you can't ask for any better than that. I said, just be careful. Don't be jumping out of bed real fast until you recognize what's going on. Because people die. I had my next door neighbor died when I first moved to Transylvania County. Her father jumped out of bed real quick and hit the floor, dead as a doornail. It's because I learned this a long time ago. When you wake up, let your legs be a balance. Don't raise up. Don't try to do a setup to get out of bed. Let your legs be leverage to sort of lift you up, lift your upper body up off this, and then count to 10 before you put your foot on the ground and stand up. And I've been doing that for probably 20 years, and it's amazing. I think I learned it from Dr. Oz on Oprah's show a long time ago. But pray for them, and um, if if her husband has hearing aids, get him to wear them. You need to wear your hearing aids, folks. In fact, the other day when I said something to Robert and he didn't hear what I was saying, he heard something else because he's in his own little world thinking about something. He's always writing something in his head. And he said, I looked at him, I said, Maybe you need to wear your hearing aids more than when we watch a movie. Oh, but we just have to laugh because sometimes the way he hears things, it's quite funny, y'all. It is hilarious, and I love it. I love it. I love it because we laugh a whole lot. Where's my hanky? Need my hanky. Okay, next question. With the office in a bag, can I remove the handle and sew it someplace else? I'd rather have it near the zipper somewhere so that I can pick it up by the handle. Everything won't fall out if I forget to close it. Well, you need to get in the habit of closing it, but let me tell you why the handle is like it is. This handle, I designed this handle. And when I first started using the office in a bag, it would lie. You put a 3-ring binder in here. Put a 3-ring binder here, and you got you put the one wing of the 3-ring binder behind here, and the other one here, and it's a notebook holder. It's what it is. It's a notebook holder. I used to keep my checkbook in here. I had the uh, uh, three check secretary checkbook, and I used to keep my checkbook in here. And this is a bookmark, and you got a zippered part up here to put things in so they don't fall out. You may have too much stuff in your office in a bag. There is a little pouch here to put bills in if you need to. But get in the habit of zipping it up. Zippers go. You have two zippers. You have two zippers, and they meet in the middle if you want them to. Right there. But this handle was made so it would lie flat on your kitchen counter and it wouldn't be jumbled up. So if you want to take like a dog collar and sew another handle on here, go for it. But realize, don't take this one off because you're gonna ruin the elegant design of this thing. And this comes in 4 colors: purple, black, red, and navy blue. And if you order it with the control journal, you get a pretty good discount on it. So don't let your perfectionism get in the way of using it. So get in the habit of zipping it up. That's the problem right there. When you get through with it, zip it up. Robert Stocking Wood. How many stainless steel, hot, cold water bottles, coffee cups, and tumblers are okay to have? Probably 3. If Probably 3. I have about 3. I don't have any stainless. I have one stainless steel tumbler that I use every day. But if your cabinet is full and they're falling out and hitting you in the head, or dropping on the floor and hitting your foot because you don't have your shoes on, then you got problems. And I would keep my favorite ones and get rid of them. Get rid of them. And I have just enough room on my shelves. If I get a new coffee cup, I have to get rid of an old one. That's my rule. Okay, here we go. I have a walk in closet filled with bags of paper and assorted clutter. It really needs to be picked through as some things are important. What's the best way to handle this? One bag at a time. So, 1 week at a time, take one bag out of there and you have a fireplace, you have a shredder, you have, you know, sorted into piles. Throw away and put away. That's it. You don't recycle these papers that are have important information on it unless you shred them first. So I start a fire in the fireplace and I just start burning stuff. That's what I do and make kindling out of it. How do I sort paper clutter? My dining room table is filled from at least a month of mail. You got to process the mail. Listen to me. Listen to me. Have I got your attention yet? Now, listen. When the mail comes in the house, process it. Don't wait. Don't don't pile it up on the table. You're making that's procrastination. It becomes an avalanche. The tables and you're going to lose things. Put your bills that you got to pay in your office in a bag. And it can hang on a hook by your chair. A 3M hook. Put the trash in the trash bag. I keep one by my chair. Between mine and Robert's chair, we have a garbage can. It's supposed to be a magazine rack, but I keep a big craft paper bag with handles in it. And when it comes time to burn the trash, which it's got our name on it, I put it in the fireplace, and it's usually Fridays the day I do that. I just clean out everything in that trash bag and burn it. Now, you need to process one pile 6 inches at a time and either put it in bill. It's been there a month. You've missed some bills because you hadn't paid them. Most 95% of the things on that table are trash. I'd probably say closer to 99%. Get Go through it. Sit down at the table and have a trash can over here or a trash bag or a grocery sack and just pick it up and, as Carla says, only handle it once. The Ohio method. Only hand when it comes in the door, process it. Throw it away or put it away or deal with it. I have stuff that comes in that I have to deal with right then. When you say shine your sink, is it okay to still have dishes drying on the rack or should I hand dry them too? It doesn't take long for them to dry. I wash them and in about an hour I put them away or Robert puts them away. But they're not in my sink. I got a little drying rack that sits on the counter. My sink's empty. What's the difference between the Messenger and the Plus app? The Messenger app we charge for because it's our daily messages. The Plus app is free, and my nephew Alexander. So if you have a question about the Plus app, you're going to have to go through the app to ask questions because I don't have access to it. He does all of that. What is the control journal used for? It's a place to write down your routines. It's a place to keep up with your mailing list, your addresses and phone numbers for people. It's a place to keep up a basic menu plan. There's 5 weeks to plan some menus in there, and you just rotate them around. The control journal is your operations manual for your home. If somebody comes in and says, "Well, what have you done all day?" You open up that thing and you show them. This is what I've done. I started in the morning, got dressed to lace up shoes, but don't argue with them. Hey, look here. This is what I've done. If you're sick, you can open it up and people can see what needs to be done step by step. What is the control journal used for? I just answered that one. And I got smudges all on my glasses. Store cereal box and other snacks on top of the refrigerator. However, it looks cluttered. Do you store anything on your refrigerator? No, my refrigerator is looks like it's built in, but it's not. It's just a refrigerator that sits in a hole. And that hole has plenty of ventilation around it, and above it I have this wine rack I designed with circles, and it looks pretty. I would find a new place for those items on top of the refrigerator, unless you're keeping them away from cats or something. But we have cereal in a canister, a glass canister. In fact, I got some flowers at Christmas or for our anniversary or something. There was a beautiful shape of a glass jar, and Robert made me a top to go on it, a lid, and he puts his cereal in there. He makes his own granola. None really make it, but he buys these certain kind. And are we putting nuts in it? But we have some glass jars that we put things in, and you can buy different sizes of these jars, or go to Goodwill or thrifting and find some glass jars to put your cereal in. Put little scoops in it, and that's what we do. What's the difference with the Fly Lady rags? Color. That's it. Just color. Purple ones are purple, and they need to be um, bled. So you can put them in a bucket with some hot soapy water, or some hot water and some salt, and you can set the dye in them. I just like to wash dishes with them till they're clean, till they don't bleed purple anymore. Silver the gray rags and the silver rags, they don't have a whole lot of dye in them. The blue rags don't either. Where's my blue ones? I don't know where I put the blue one, but it's here somewhere. Anyway, there you have it. It's just the color. I like to color code things. What makes your calendar different from the Dollar Tree's calendar? I'm new here and I'm curious. There goes my timer. A Dollar Tree calendar isn't this big. This is huge. It's 2 pages hanging on your wall. 2 pages. And ours goes along with the school calendar. Let me get my January up here. Here. This is goes along with school calendar. And there's lines to write on. You're going to get a picture of something pretty up here, and then you're going to try to jumble your whole busy family schedule into 1 page. We give you 2 pages. We're good like that. And then we have a small calendar. There's the blue one. This is the blue. We have the small calendar, which is made to go in the side pocket of your purse, that you can take with you. Now, you got to remember to sync these two calendars, because out of sight in your purse doesn't tell your family what's for dinner. So keep a calendar on the wall. That is your control central. So yeah, you can go buy a $3 calendar, but you're going to get frustrated, especially after you've used ours. And right now, you can take 30% off with coupon code BLESSED. 30% off. You got it? How can I clean out my hall closet? The issue is as I empty the closet, no one can get into the only bathroom. It's a tiny, my place is tiny, and I need to empty it completely too. No, you don't. That's your perfectionism talking. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a laundry basket. And a closet has shelves or it has hangers or, and you grab, maybe you got hanging stuff, grab a foot of hanging stuff and put it in this laundry basket and then decide what you're going to keep and what you're going to give away. Do one level at a time. Don't allow your perfectionism to keep you stranded in front of your only bathroom with the door wide open. Now, if you wanted to get um, kind of creative, you could take the closet door off the hinges and set it aside. But right now, do one shelf at a time. I did this with Michelle one time. The boys were coming to visit and she had an extra bedroom. She lived in an apartment down the mountain from me. But the extra bedroom was filled with baskets and tubs and all kinds of things. And she said, I need some help. I said, okay, let's go to your house and we'll figure out what's going on. Well, I went to her house and I looked at everything that was in this floor of this extra bedroom. It was extra blankets and pillows. It was dirty laundry, everything that belonged in her hall closet. Opened up her hall closet, and guess what? It was full of hair products. 5 shelves of hair products. And I said, why do you have so many? And under her sink, too, in the bathroom. Why do you have so many? She says, well, they all say they're going to do what they're supposed to do. And guess what? They don't. I said, well, let's get rid of them. We know Angie. Angie is a hairdresser and she does hair for people at the nursing home. Let's get her a box that we can share this stuff with her. The stuff that you don't like, because Michelle had very fine hair, very thin hair. And let's share it with Angie. So we started going. I was like Vanna White. I would hold up a bottle and I said, "Tell me about this." She said, "I paid $40 for that." And I said, "Well, it'll bless Angie." I said, "Why do you not like it?" And she said, "Well, it doesn't do what it says it's supposed to do. But it's cluttering up your closet. So, would you rather have this in your closet or your boys here visiting?" Well, guess what? She went downstairs and got a big garbage can. We threw away some of it because it was really old. And we put a giveaway box for Angie. And we made room for the extra pillows, the blankets folded up nicely in this closet. She had a laundry basket in the bottom to put her dirty clothes in. It looked wonderful. And it freed up this extra bedroom for her children to come visit. Yep. So one shelf at a time. Don't let your perfectionism, that's what this Marie Kondo person and Martha Stewart and all these folks have in common. They want you to empty the closet all the way out. So you see an empty closet. They might even want you to paint the thing. But don't go there. Don't go there. Pull a small amount at a time and deal with it. And then go back and get something else. This room used to be piled to the ceiling that I'm in right now. I mean, I had to reach in the door and grab something because I couldn't get in here. There was a bathtub sitting in front of this bay window. And I'm telling you, it was the craziest thing you've ever seen. But I did a 27 fling boogie. I did 5-minute room rescues and I got this room clean. It was just a dump, but I got it clean. 3 times a day I would grab something and I would process. I only had one rule, and that rule was it couldn't go back in here. Couldn't go back in here at all. Okay. Don't get caught up in your perfectionism. I have another closet to completely empty, and then no one can get into the kitchen. Closets do not have shelves, so as I empty, it all goes on the rug. What do you suggest? Here we go again. Closets do not grab, go into the closet and pull out 5 items just to throw away that you don't wear or to give away. So don't get caught up and trying to see this, stand back and look at this empty closet when everything is all spread around the house on the rug. Don't do that to yourself. Deal with it small at a time and then take it to your car so you can donate it. That gets it off the rug and you're processing a little at a time. If you do a little each day, you're not going to feel like you got to go back and buy it all again. How often should we vacuum? Only during weekly home blessing. It's just my husband and I, so I really not so it's really not too much dirt. I think yeah. Sometimes we run the carpets. You can get a carpet sweeper. They're on sale right now. They're $20 off. So get a carpet sweeper and you can do the middles. If you don't have pets, you can just do the middles and it makes everything look fresh. My husband works on cars and his clothes are always filled with oil. I washed his clothes in the washing machine and there's a constant oily film in it. How do I get the washing machine cleaned? I would run hot water and a little bit of Dawn dishwashing liquid through the wash machine after you get through washing his clothes. Be thankful he has a job that he loves. So, folks, I gotta sneeze. That can be dangerous, y'all. Throw out a rib, slip a disc, or pee on yourself. Yes, I'm not potty talk. Sneezing can be dangerous. So I would just keep a little bit of Dawn dishwashing liquid at your wash machine. And when you get through washing his clothes, I would do 2 rinses on the wash too. I would do two rinses. My washing machine has that ability. I would wash his clothes in hot water. Yep, I would. That's going to break that grease down. And you might want to use some Dawn dishwashing liquid in his clothes with your laundry detergent. Just a little bit. Because it breaks up grease like you wouldn't believe. And then you could take a purple rag or a silver rag and wipe down the inside of your washer. Doesn't hurt to run a load of water through it and break it all up. Okay, folks, that's all our questions. Can you believe I got through? Did I skip a page? Let me see. Yeah, we answered all of those. So, if your husband needs a hearing aid and he's got them and he won't wear them, you just got to pray. Pray, pray, pray. You got to pray. So everybody, y'all, let's go to the Lord in prayer. We've got the questions answered. Dear Father in heaven, thank you so much for everything you do for us. Thank you for my wonderful fly baby family. Thank you for my sweet darling. Thank you for giving us peace, Lord. Thank you for sending people to interpret dreams. I've been listening to Dutch Sheets all week, and his messages have really blessed me. I'm going to go back and listen to all 4 of them today. Thank you for the people who use their voice to sing praises to you, Lord, because those songs bless me and I sing along with them at the top of my voice so you can hear me. Thank you, Lord, for the people that can play wonderful musical instruments. And bless you, Lord. Thank you for your church, not your different religions that have denominations that have sprung up, but for your church, Lord. Thank you for your church because it is the church that is going to save this world from the evil. Thank you for giving us open minds and strong hearts and the ability to discern your voice from the evil one. Thank you, Lord, for everything you do for us. Thank you for sending your Son to die on the cross for our sins. You had a plan all along, Lord, and that plan is amazing because one day we will get to spend eternity with you in heaven. All these things we ask in your Son's holy name. Amen. So, y'all be good, kind, and sweet, good to yourself, kind to others, and let the sweetness and the joy that is in your heart, that comes from the good Lord, to overflow and show the world that you're a child of the only God in the world. So check out Give Him 15. A friend of his had a dream and he's unpacking this dream all week and it's about baseball. I like baseball. I'm a St. Louis Cardinals fan. Anyway, I'll see you at 3 o'clock. We will come up with something to talk about. I'm going to go listen to some more pastors and listen to some music and just fill my day with the Lord. What a way to live. I love you all. I will see you at 3.